Welcome back to day 13 of the 14-day manifestation activation challenge. I am so happy for you. You've made it to day 13 in this challenge. Congratulations. You are ready to graduate to the next level. Today we're talking about one of the most misunderstood pieces of manifestation, and that is taking inspired action in aligned energy. Honestly, I don't think they talked about this in The Secret. I remember back in the day when my friends and I used to read The Secret, and I had a couple friends who thought they could just sit around dreaming about making this thing happen, and that's not how manifestation works. We need to show the universe that we mean business. That's why we take inspired action. Early on in this challenge, we talked a lot about learning how to listen to our intuition. That is one of the most important pieces, because when we learn how to listen to our intuition, and we learn how to take inspired action from that inner knowing, that's when we're in alignment with the energy of manifestation. That's when we're in that flow. For those of you who may be watching for the first time, my name is Mindy. I help women and men all over the world break through limiting beliefs and emotional blocks that maybe they've been dragging around most of their life. So often, we are dragging this old baggage around with us, and we don't understand, why is it so hard for me to reach my goals? Why am I procrastinating? Why am I living with anxiety, depression, fear, whatever it is that you're dealing with? And oftentimes it's just because we're dragging that old stuff along with us. I help people break through that so they can create their best life through manifestation. And if you don't know this, the most successful people in the world believe in manifestation. They believe in mindset. That's how they get to the top of the companies, guys. The secret is that the rest of us maybe didn't know this. Over the past 2 weeks, you've been doing a lot of deep inner work. You've been shifting your beliefs. You've been breaking through those emotional blocks, learning how to be in the feeling of your wish fulfilled, learning how to step into becoming that person who's living that life right now. So now it's time to talk about, how do we meet the universe halfway? You see, we can't leave it all on the universe. We actually have to do our part in this. Manifestation is not magic. We have to move. We have to take action. But it's important to remember that it's not just a to-do list. It's not just feeling like you're busy and what's the next thing and feeling stressed. It's learning to take inspired action from that inner knowing, from that inner voice. And we all have it. Now, if that's something that you're still having trouble getting in touch with, I'll be doing masterclasses and meditations to help you get in touch with your vision and learn how to listen to that inner voice. So what is inspired action? Well, it's not forcing, it's not pushing, it's not chasing. It's never frantic, it's never anxious, and it's never in a make wrong type of energy. That inner voice, that inner knowing will come to you in a nudge. It may be an idea that flashes into your mind, and it's possible that it could come to you in a voice, just as it did with me when I heard that I was supposed to be a life coach. It was loud and clear, and I listened. The question is, have you been listening when you hear that voice, when you get those ideas, when you get those nudges? That's what we're learning how to do today. Oftentimes, when you're hearing that inner voice, there will be an energy behind it. I would like to say that it's always exciting and you can't wait to jump on that thing, but that's not true. When I heard I was supposed to be a life coach, my first thought was, oh God, anything but that. Everybody's a life coach. No, thank you. But there was this energy behind it, and I had a deep inner knowing that I was hearing a voice that was not my own. This was a voice that was coming from somewhere else telling me that this was my path. And it was the best decision I ever made. Had I not followed that, I wouldn't have the freedom that I have today to travel the world, to be here in Colorado with my daughters, to do the things that I do and still make an amazing income. Now, you may feel a little nervous, and that's typical. I felt very nervous. I was a little bit shy still. I wasn't really comfortable on Zoom, and I certainly didn't know how to make YouTube videos at the time, but the path started opening up. If you feel nervous, just know that's normal, because the universe is pushing you to step out of your comfort zone, out of those places where we're comfortable in life, because there's no growth there, and pushing you to get to that next level. You don't know what you don't know until you're standing at that next level, looking back. So be open to these synchronicities. Be open to what the universe is giving to you, because I promise you, it is a gift. It is there for you. The universe wants you to grow. It wants you to expand. It wants you to become the best version of yourself. The next part of this is you're never going to know how to do it. You're not supposed to know how. That's the thing with this. When you hear that voice, it's supposed to scare you a little bit. So you're going to have to get out of your comfort zone. You're going to have to learn something new. You're going to maybe have to learn how to speak on camera or speak in front of a crowd or do things that are really uncomfortable. We have to be able to tap into that higher power, that higher energy, that energy that there again wants us to grow and expand, because that's when we become a magnet for the life that we would absolutely love. But you don't know that until you're looking back from that place of achievement, from that place where you've reached a certain amount of success in becoming the best version of you. It's not success in your business or anything else. It's in becoming the best version of you. Today's exercise, I want you to get quiet. I want you to get still, whether that's in meditation, taking a walk outside, taking a hot shower. Just get quiet. No noise unless it's some soft music playing in the background, and come up with 3 to 5 actions that you can take from that inner voice. A great action that you can take is what I call free writing. You're going to write anything that comes out. If the grocery list comes out, that's fine. If crazy stuff comes out of your head, that's fine. You're going to throw it away when you're done. But ask a question at the top of the page. What are some actions I could take to help me reach my goal? And allow that free writing to happen until you can't write anymore. We call this a brain dump. You're basically dumping out all the junk that's in your head so that you can get down to that gold. Remember yesterday I talked about we're mining for gold. Well, now we're mining for those ideas that are gold, because I promise you there is something in there that is 6, 7, or even 8 figures worth of ideas. So we're getting deep into the fun work now, where we really get to discover what is that next best action I can take. Once you have at least 3 to 5 next best actions, run your finger across those actions and feel which ones have energy, which ones feel like there's something behind it that you should take that action. There again, we're tapping into that inner knowing. And once you have those, you put those ideas into your calendar with a by-when date, because you want to hold yourself accountable. You want to show the universe and your subconscious mind that you can be trusted to take these actions no matter how uncomfortable they are. It doesn't matter how big or how little. Maybe it's just sending an email. Maybe it's going on Google or AI to do a little research. Whatever it is, have a by-when date. And I would highly recommend that you do it as quickly as possible. This morning at 2 a.m., I had a business idea pop into my head. I keep a notebook by my bed for this exact thing. So I wrote it down. First thing this morning when I woke up, I asked AI to give me a business plan for this particular idea that I had. When you do that, when you get into action right away, the universe loves speed. So the universe is behind you. You have to remember the universe has your back at all times, and we need to be in that energy of knowing that the universe has our back, and the universe loves speed. So you want to jump on these things as quickly as possible. Even if it's the smallest action, just take that action right away. When you move, the universe moves with you. The universe aligns to meet you wherever you are. So if you're still back here in the past, it's going to meet you in the past, and your past will be your future. If you're moving forward, if you're constantly moving toward that life you would love, then the universe is going to meet you there. And again, you're going to become that magnetic field, and the universe is pulling you toward your goal and your dream is being pulled towards you. For those of you who have enjoyed this 14-day challenge and you want to go deeper into manifestation techniques and the laws of the universe and all the things that really help us to create that life that we absolutely love, I would like to invite you to join our Ignite Bold Manifestation community. It is a low-cost way to get high-quality coaching directly with me and my assistant coaches. Every week we have live coaching on Zoom with Q&A and hot seat coaching. I love group coaching because you get to learn from that collective energy, just like we're learning in this free community from the people who post and share. We're learning from this collective energy. That energy is vibrating at an even higher frequency. Remember, our dreams are living at this high frequency, so we want to bring that collective energy up so that we can all manifest sooner and faster. If you're loving this energy, I would love to invite you to join. If it's not for you, you can cancel at any time. There is no obligation to continue, and our free community is always available for you. Thank you so much for being a part of this challenge. It has been such a pleasure seeing every one of you experiencing breakthroughs and learning these manifestation techniques.